Let me tell you something. I'm not xenophobic, but the only problem I have with Nigeria is this. I feel like the quality of men Nigeria sends to Canada and the UK is not the same as the quality of men they send to South Africa. I promise you. You must look at Nigerian men from very fine from UK. You're like, my brother. Are you sure you're Nigerian? Because the ones they send us, I think they send us the rejects. It's not the same, guys. It's not the same people. Like, we're grateful for the fact that Davido comes once in a while, but guys, no. No. We need the sauce. We need... There's Nigerian men that look like... It's just like my... I must go visit West Africa. And then they send them to the UK, to Canada. And then when they come to South Africa, you're like, but there's no way. My only thing is... send us the gentrified ones. The ones that you send to the UK and the Canada. Send them here as well. That's my only problem.
South Africans. South Africans. I think you all need to understand something. South Africa is not popular in Nigeria. South Africa is only popular to those on social media. I don't know how South Africa got this illusion that Nigerians love South Africa. I don't know how they got this illusion. Nigeria is a country of over 230 million people living in Nigeria. Nigeria is not a small country to play with. You don't joke with Nigerians, because we are over 230 million people in Nigeria alone. So I don't know how South Africa got this illusion that their country is popular in Nigeria. I can tell you this, the population of Nigerians in South Africa is less than 500,000. So if you ever in any way want to feel that South Africa as a country is popular in Nigeria, like it's a place Nigerians wants to go and study, wants to go and work, or wants to go and invest, then you are living with illusion. South Africa is rated in Nigeria just like every other third world country in Africa or in anywhere in the world. South Africa is still on that list. I don't know, because of the hatred that runs so deep in the hearts of South Africans, they believe that Nigerians or Nigeria as a whole have deep affection for South Africa. The time Nigeria loved South Africa, that was the time that Nigeria showed up for South Africa during their struggles. But we all know how South Africans paid Nigeria back. The xenophobic attacks in 2008, in 2015, and very recently in 2019, we all saw how it played out. And then we realized that South Africa is a country of hate. So if you are seeking for the best of Nigerians to come to South Africa, you have to clean your heart. Just make a peace with yourself first, then the best of Nigerians will come. That is, of course, if the government feeds the educational system of South Africa, because Nigerians, the best of Nigerians, do not go to a place where they don't have the best of schools. If you doubt me, you need to ask the United Kingdom, you need to ask Canada, you need to ask the United States, you need to ask Australia, you need to ask the Republic of Ireland. If you doubt me, the best of Nigerians do not go to a place where they don't have the best of schools, because Nigeria is not a poor country. Nigerians are not poor. If you think because Nigerians keep coming to your country or going to every other country, you think that Nigerians are running away from something, or Nigeria is chasing away Nigerians, then you are living with illusion. Let me tell you something. Migration is different from running away. People must migrate. Even Americans are migrating to Europe, migrating to Asia, even migrating to Philippines, as low as Philippines compared to the United States. People must migrate. People must feel that where they are is not just where they want to be. They see different things somewhere. They want to migrate. It is the nature of man to migrate. So South Africa should not take it to heart, believing that Nigerians are running away from their country. That is why they are coming into South Africa. Because South Africa also feel, why are they not also running away from their country? Because South Africans never travel. They don't go nowhere. That is why it is still very difficult for South Africans to believe that people who are coming into their country are just coming for the sake of migration. They believe that they are running away from their country. Why are they running away from your country? If Nigerians rate South Africa so high, you will see population of Nigerians in South Africa. How many? The population of Nigerian women in South Africa is less than 5,000 in the whole of South Africa. If Nigerians rate South Africa that high, you will also see population of women in South Africa. What you have in South Africa is not even up to 0.005% of Nigerians living in Cameroon, a very peaceful country. By the way, I love Cameroon. Shout out to Cameroonians. It's one of the best countries in West Africa, in Central Africa. They are very peaceful people and accommodating. Shout out to Cameroon. So what I'm trying to say is this: South Africans, you guys must leave your high horses. Nigerians do not care about South Africa no more. The time we did, we invested our money, so much money, so much money. I'm talking about almost $60 billion into South Africa's struggle. But we know how you all paid us back. Nigerians are not interested in South Africa. The Nigerians you see in South Africa are just those who decide to migrate to South Africa, just like every other human being who migrates to different part of the world. You all must not put your country in that position of envy, that Nigerians envy your country. We see nothing in South Africa except, of course, the beautiful women. South Africa has the most beautiful, the most endowed women in Africa, no doubt. So if you see some of the wealthy guys, pulling up in South Africa or jetting down to South Africa, it's because of the women. That's no doubt about that. You guys have the best of women. But beside that, don't ever put yourself in a position that you believing that Nigerians are interested in your economy or whatsoever. There is nothing there. We know how you guys are living. Without government, South Africans are empty. You all can barely feed. South Africa is the only country where a 35-year-old woman is now thinking of going back to school. Why? Because they got so many favors from government from early stage. They forgot about school. They start partying, they start drinking and everything. Baby mamas everywhere. Then when they are 35, they realize that things have gone so bad. Things are no longer the way it is. They are now becoming old. No opportunities. So what else? They want to go back to school to get a degree. It only happened in South Africa. In Nigeria, I can tell you this for free. In Nigeria, almost 65% of a 22-year-old in Nigeria, let me just say, people below the ages of 25 in Nigeria are already a graduate. When I mean graduate, a university graduate, like a BSc holder, a BA holder, so on and so forth. I'm telling you this, below the ages of 25. In Nigerian universities, you will find a 17-year-old, like 16-year-old. They are all over. Nigerians do not play with education. So when you see some Nigerians in your country and you believe that you have arrived, Nigerians are tripping into your country, you are living with illusion. Just know that you are living with illusion. Because even if there are only 10 Nigerians in a place of over 2 million people, Nigerians will not be quiet. You will still feel their presence there. They will still be there. So do not live with this illusion. Africans, we want to be one. We don't want to be divided. We don't want to be living with this so much hate that is going on in Africa. So much hate. Like when I mean hate. Now let me say this to South Africans. Have you guys ever wondered why? No matter what you do, no matter how your complaints or your attacks on foreigners, have you guys ever wondered why the government have refused to change anything? Have you ever wondered why? No matter what you do, no matter, even if you block all the roads, just like what they are doing recently, going to all public hospitals, all government hospitals, chasing away foreigners, chasing away all the foreigners. Have you ever wondered why the government refused to intervene? I'm asking South Africans. The reason why government refused to intervene, because the government know that these ones, let's leave them to be occupied with this. Instead of South Africans to be angry of the state, to be angry of the police that is not handling crimes well, they are angry, they are fighting foreigners. When there are so much crime, when there are crimes going on in your country, what do you do? What do you do? You have to seek explanation from the police. You have to seek explanation from the government. But in South Africa, they don't do that. They leave the state and go to and start blaming the foreigners. In Nigerians, we don't do like that. When you see Nigerians online criticizing Nigerian government, cursing Nigerian government, we know what we are doing. This is our life. We know what we do. You cannot insult our government or insult our country for us. We do it ourselves. We know what we do. Because we are insulting our president doesn't mean that we are hungry. It doesn't mean that the country has collapsed. No. Have you been to Nigeria? Have you been to Nigeria? Every average person in Nigeria, like what they say, below middle class, is already a landlord, owning their own house. When I mean house, owning their own house, paid in full. Average Nigerians who are below the middle class, they've already built their own house. So that is how Nigerians are made. We fight ourselves. You can't come and fight it for us. You can't come and fight it for us. When we want something from the government, we hit the streets. We protest against the government. We block the roads against the government. We don't chase foreigners. There are so many foreigners in Nigeria. Africans are all over Nigeria. Different kind of people, different nationalities are in Nigeria. We do not have their time. They are not our problem. And foreigners will never be a problem to us. When we want something done, we go to the government. We trouble them. If the police is not doing their job, we trouble the police. We trouble the police. We stop all their works. We block the roads. Very recently, we had a problem with a particular agency under the police. They called them SARS. We had problem with them. We went after them, and today we shut it down. They have closed down the agency. That is how we do in Nigeria. We don't go chasing after foreigners. We don't go to public malls, hospitals, and block everywhere and say foreigner must not enter here. We don't do that. We are not lazy. We are not lazy and we are not foolish. We are a country that believes in togetherness. We are a country that believes you join me, I join you, we build. We are not a country that sit back home, wait for government grants, wait for government money, go to the bar, drink, go to the club at night, party, misbehave, and get infected, so on and so forth. We are not like that. So if you want your country, South Africa, to receive the best of the best of Nigerians, first of all, you must clean your hearts and put on the armor of love. You must build your educational system. You must put this in place. And then Nigerians will pull up. The best of Nigerians will pull up to your education. The best of Nigerians will pull up to your industries to invest their money. The best of Nigerians will pull up to your banking sectors. In Nigeria, every company you see in Nigeria is owned by Nigerians. If it's not 100% Nigerians, majority of it are owned by Nigeria, like up to like 80%. That is no jokes. There are numerous banks in Nigeria where their net worth is ranging from trillions of dollars. It's ranging from billions of dollars. They are 100% owned by Nigerians. We don't do like that. Because we complain doesn't mean our country is in shambles. No, we just have to complain. Because we know there are still things that need to be done. Our infrastructure still need to be developed. Our many sectors still need to be fixed. That is why we keep complaining. It's what we do. We must complain, and the government must comply. That is what we do. We don't go about chasing foreigners. Nigerians are not poor. You people must get this clear. Nigerians are not poor. Because the elite, some people are so rich, you believe that there are very rich people and there are very poor people. Nigeria is not like that. If you must know this, I tell you this, those even below the average class are driving nice cars. They are living in a good house, owned, fully owned by them. So I say this again, South Africans, if you want the best of Nigerians to come into your country, you must put on the armor of love, cleanse your heart, and be a good person. Then build your educational system. Nigerians will pull up to your universities. Nigerians will pull up to your country. You want the best of Nigerians. But when a particular best, the most beautiful woman came out to contest for a beauty pageant, you will chase that away. And then Nigeria brought her. She did the competition and she was outstanding. You want the best, but you are chasing the best away. Such a delusional people, delusional country. You all must do better. Do better, South Africa. Do better. Do better, South Africa. Thanks for watching. This is Cost Narrative. Please subscribe to my channel and of course enable your notification button so that when next I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. Thank you and God bless.